Redknapp's stint on I'm a Celebrity lasted much longer than he expected and brought him a new level of fame. He reveals all in the second part of our exclusive extract from his book When Harry Met Sandra. I had never seen an episode of I'm a Celebrity before going on in 2018, not one single minute of it. The only things I watch on TV are the news, Sky Sports and the racing. But Sandra was a fan of the show, and when I was offered the chance to go in, was quick to fill me in on how it all works. I was sure I would only be in the jungle for a few days. I told myself I would be one of the first to get voted out, then me and Sandra could have a bit of time relaxing in the sun and seeing the sights. That was the plan. I had been in the jungle for almost 3 weeks when I was called up to the Bush Telegraph. Suddenly I feared the worst. Sandra had sepsis just weeks before I flew out to Australia, and I only went into the jungle on the condition she was well enough. But now I was terrified she wasn't. I quickly made my way down the stairs, trying to find the producer. I walked through a bush and there Sandra was. Just seeing her sitting on that rock and it just did me in. My eyes filled up with tears. I think it was a shock for Sandra to see me like that, really. She will say I don't ever show my emotions easily, well, certainly not tears anyway. I hadn't cried until then. Seeing her in the flesh, and knowing she was okay after all that time apart, really did lift me. Never in a million years did I think I would be in there for nearly 3 weeks, let alone winning the show. Sandra and I had decided to stop off in Dubai on our way back and have a holiday, just the two of us. On our first night, we booked into a steak restaurant that we love. All of a sudden, a bloke shouts out across the restaurant, "There's only one Harry Redknapp." All the other diners turn, put their knives and forks down and stand up to join in. "There's only one Harry Redknapp," they all sang. "I thought we were going to have a quiet holiday," Sandra said as I smiled. We got to the table and I called Jamie. "What on earth is going on?" I told him. "Wait till you get home, Dad," he told me. "Everyone is talking about you and Mum, it is incredible." And that was the start of it, really. It was a whole new world to me. I am used to going on TalkSport or Sky Sports and talking about football, but now everyone is asking me about me and Sandra. Now, the rest of the country can see what an amazing and special woman she is. Sandra has been my rock throughout our marriage. She has been there to pick up the pieces when I have felt broken, she knows what to say at the right time, she's been there for me at my lowest. I've been the football manager, but behind the scenes, it is Sandra who is managing me. Harry on losing his friend, Bobby Moore. February 24, 2018 marked 25 years since my great friend Bobby Moore's death. I could cry thinking about him. After we won the World Cup in 1966, Bobby became the most famous person in the world. But to me, he was just Bobby, a normal, down-to-earth guy. Some of our best memories were when we were in America together. Sandra and his wife Tina grew close and got on really well. She was as fond of Bobby as I was. He was a very shy man, but he came out of his shell a bit more after a couple of lagers. I remember one time we were out having dinner and a couple of fans approached the table and asked Bobby to dance. He accepted, and as he walked past Tina, she threw her gin and tonic all over him. Bobby dabbed his finger in the drink and said, "Can I have a touch more tonic?" I know that he lost himself when he retired. He lived and breathed football, and then when he grew too old for the game, no one wanted to give him a job. Bobby fell into a depression and I saw him at some low points. He did lose his sparkle a bit. He was diagnosed with bowel and liver cancer in 1993, and a week after the world found out, he was gone. He was just 51. It was a terrible shock and I was absolutely heartbroken. Bobby's ashes are about 20 yards away from my mum and dad in the City of London Cemetery in Manor Park. Every time I go to lay flowers for them, I always take some to put on Bobby's plaque. When Harry Met Sandra is out on Thursday, priced £20, published by Mirror Books.